And it was great to have a presentation that was so concise and clear, and I certainly go away with a much better understanding of how things have been. I think I have to say that both my children will have gone through the Educate Together school in temporary buildings, and I think I would not like to see that school lost in the equation. I have to say that. My daughter's in first year here, and I definitely say that in both schools the staff has been fantastic in giving the kids the education they've had, and the parents have really been behind all that. So I think there's a lot that we can be very proud of as a peninsula, if you like. The one question I have is that it seems from what you're saying that this is now such a process management situation. We're into some clear, hopefully concise deadlines. I'm not clear what political pressure is going to do to the timescale. And I'd just like some clarification on how political pressure, if it can help, how it would help what seems to be a building management contractual kind of process. So we know what we're doing. It really is fairness.
With due respect to the eminent gentleman here at the front, we're beyond politics at this stage. It's down to contractual issues. I anticipate that the denominated builder will get the bonds that we have set down that he must get. I anticipate that the Department of Finance will approve that. And after that, the contract and the letters will be signed and the project will have lift off. The only danger to the project, and I can't go away without saying that, is third-party objections which we have no control over. That is still in the planning process. We live in a democracy. Somebody in Donabate could object to this, and if it does, it will be delayed.
I will sort them out.
But that's beyond any interest, right? You can't predict things like that. But as far as the project is concerned, this project is at lift-off. There are details to be complied with. I believe it will be complied with, and I believe that the project will move forward.
Seeing as I have the microphone, if I could just, my understanding is there have been pre-planning application meetings with Fingal County Council, and that a number of the local residents who could potentially be impacted have been consulted. So I would hope that a lot of that risk has been mitigated insofar as possible.
Carlos mentioned to me, we do this on my major projects. When the builder has brought the project to it's about to be lodged for planning, we will have an information night with the community about that, so that any concerns, because 90% of objections that come from third-party objections are usually out of anxiety or fears people who are in the vicinity of the project have. So we would go through the details that are there at that stage if people are interested in. So we would have another information night at that stage.
Thank you.
It was just in relation to what you said earlier on about planning commission and that has to be giant people to educate together from the school. I mean, we know where we are in retrospect to the planning commission. How far ahead are they in the planning commission? And we'll all have to go ahead at the same time in this time frame.
Yeah, sorry. The Department of Education have prepared their planning application and they're waiting for us to issue our letter of acceptance and get our planning preparation finalised. We envisage the preferred contractor is working at the moment on the planning application, even though he is already appointed because he knows the timescale and the importance of the timescale. In simple terms, Fingal County Council, and I think as Pat said earlier, everyone agreed with this, thought it best to hold off one planning going ahead of the other. And it is the case that both plannings will be ready and will be done to actually lodge the plannings together. The planning authority have agreed that they will only look on one at the time of the other and vice versa. So it makes perfect sense for the two plannings to go in. In regards to the primary school, it is a smaller build and it will be built in a quicker period in new form construction. So the delivery of the primary school is much shorter than the post-primary school, size-wise, complexity-wise and all of that. So I would envisage that the department will be driving forward with that contract in parallel with our contract.
It takes us like 2 years more to get the year, and they're not even at this stage. Like
Oh no, they're ready for planning at the moment. They're ready to go. There's a slight difference between what we are giving the contractor in the design and build and what the department have prepared for their contractor. They've already tendered and they're ready to appoint once they have lift off, as it were. So they have moved forward in the last 6 months. They've made great progress with that, and certainly are in a position of waiting at the moment.
This gentleman's first up now.
We've all been slightly chastised at the rumours, but rumours kind of are basically rumours grow when there's no information. And there seems to be very little information over the last 5 or 6 months, so much so that even our TVs weren't aware up till last Friday, including last Friday, of the fact that the school wasn't going to be built until spring. And with what Charlie said in mind, probably the best way forward is, Charlie suggested, I think it is very important that the community are kept informed of the developments, the timetable, what risks are being worked out. So I do think that it's important for the VEC to look at or to act on what Charlie said and make sure that there is communication between the community and the VEC. Make sure that we're kept up to date. With the rumours, they were natural. We were all sitting there, we were all expecting the building to start during the summer, and it didn't start. Rumours were going to start. TVs didn't know what was happening. Nobody here seemed to know what was happening. So rumours were going to start.
Yeah, sorry, question to Carl. Is the project and the delivery and the timescale of the school being delivered dependent on ancillary works being completed by Fingal County Council, i.e. the road improvement scheme on the Beaverstown Road, or is it completely separate?
No, the answer to that is no. We are completely independent of all of the works. The Fingal themselves have said they will be doing road infrastructure works, and in the short term, access to the primary school will have to be through our site. But that is the only point that Fingal have raised at this stage. So we have clear control of the works from the delivery of the post-primary school parking and hockey pitch, all within our site.
Thank you.
Sorry, just in relation to information there, we will be monitoring, the Community Council will be monitoring this project, and we really will be keeping an eye on it. And if you look at our website, we'll be keeping updates and certainly some of this information on the website. And you're quite right, When does the void rumour start? But we certainly will be monitoring. Thank you.
Are there any other questions? Okay.
It's a question for all, please. My notice started next September to be started, and I just wondered, as we network and technology can't be accommodated at the moment, and therefore that means she doesn't have a choice to those subjects at all because she'll be in temporary accommodation.
No, absolutely not. That's not the case. We have technology going on both first year and second year. We have a fully designated technology teacher dealing with that subject. Technology is being accommodated in science labs at the moment, and it is possible to do that. But it doesn't prevent project work going on. A lot of the work is design, and we have a fully equipped computer lab here in the school as well. So, we have quite a lot of students doing technology. It's so popular that I wrote in 2 bands, so you have no worries there whatsoever.
And network goes out.
Well, at junior cert level, we offer technology. That's what we offer. Technology, woodwork, and technical graphics. They're the ones that we offer. All right? Thanks.
Any other questions? No? Okay. In that case, I'll just thank Mr. O'Connor and Mr. Fitzmaurice again, all for giving us as much information as they have. I think it's really filled that gap that people have been talking about.